Greedy People is one hell of a dark, twisty tale. Does it all come together? Let's find out. Greedy People is set on a small fishing island, a small community where everybody knows each other. Will, played by Himesh Patel, and his heavily pregnant wife, played by Lily James, decide to move to this island to start a new life, a new quiet life for their family and their new baby. Will is a police officer, and after moving to the island, soon he starts working and he is paired with a veteran police officer on the island, Terry, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Terry is a bit of a wild, corrupt police officer. He gambles too much, drinks too much, and because there's not much to do on the island, he just drives around drinking coffee all day and getting up to mischief. On his first day on the job, Will is waiting outside a house while Terry is inside the house having sex with a married woman who lives on the island. While Terry is waiting outside in the car, on the police radio, Will and Terry are called for help at a house, but Will is not able to get Terry's attention because Terry is busy inside the house. Will decides to go to the house alone, and he goes inside the house, and while inside the house, he meets a woman who is cooking in the kitchen, and she's startled by Will, and they get into a scuffle, and while in the kitchen, and she falls to the ground, and she hits her head, and she dies. Terry eventually joins Will at the house, and he sees what Will has done, and they also see a basket in the lounge room floor near the kitchen with $1 million inside the basket. And Terry and Will sit down and discuss what they're going to do about this situation. The rest of the film revolves around this crime scene and this event, and all the characters and the people are in town who are connected to this woman. Firstly, there is her husband, played by Tim Blake Nelson. What does he have to do with this crime, and does he know about the money? There is a masseuse, played by Simon Rex, who visits this woman daily for masseuse and sexual favors. And actually, he was upstairs in the house in one of the bedrooms when Will was having a scuffle with the woman. What did he see? Did he see anything? The local police boss, played by Uzo Abuda, she recently lost her son on the island, and she's tasked with trying to find out what happened to this woman and who is connected to this woman. There's also a bartender at a local beachside bar, played by Jerry Lauren Adams. Does she have anything to do with this woman? She dated Terry 10 years ago, and they have a bit of a history. And finally, there are two hitmen on the island who openly offer their services to anybody on the island. There's the Colombian, played by Jose Maria Yazbek, and there's also the Irishman, played by Jim Gaffigan, with a very dodgy toupee on his head. We're introduced to all of these characters, and the film shifts perspective to each of them and slowly reveals parts of the story as the film goes on. I wasn't sure what to expect with Greedy People. The director, Pozzi Ponzaroli, his previous film was very well received, the 2021 Western Old Henry, that also starred Tim Blake Nelson, and this new film, Greedy People, has a great cast. This film, despite its great cast and the director, is being quietly released in cinemas, and it's not debuting at any film festival, so I went into this film with low expectations. But I enjoy Greedy People quite a lot. all of the actors get a chance to really develop their characters, even with little screen time. The standout in the cast is probably Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's wild, crazy, very charismatic, quite funny, and you're never really sure if we can trust him or not. You're not really sure what he's thinking. Even though as viewers we're one step ahead of the characters because we actually know what happened, it's a credit to the script, the actors, the characters, and the well-drawn characters that we are still so heavily invested in what happens to these characters as the film goes on. The plot is twisty and it makes sense. It doesn't get too complicated, and it's fun to see these characters react and what they do when they're under pressure. I think the final act of the film is really trying something, but I don't think it quite hits the landing. It's not totally satisfying, but I do give the film credit for at least trying something. I give Greedy People 3.5 stars out of 5. It's a crazy, wild, twisty ride. I think you will enjoy going along for the ride. I definitely recommend checking out Greedy People. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. See you soon.